We're here with Rod Gray of KCBS. Rod, would you tell us about your leadership role at KCBS?
So Blake, I'm the CEO at KCBS. I got there in August of 22. I served 5 years on the board and spent 20 years full-time on the KCBS circuit as a pit master. This opportunity was offered to me in the past. I wasn't ready, but after that offer, I thought about it, and when it came around again, it was my opportunity to give back to KCBS after all KCBS did for me. So a lot of people don't know how small we are, but we're a staff of 5, including me, and but yet we're a 16,000 member organization that's actually international. So it's like a small business, and I have experience running a small business. I have experience in leadership and management, and it was just my time to be here, and I'm here in hopes that we can push this thing forward.
Excellent, excellent. So we're here at the infamous World Invitational. What makes this event special?
So I'm not sure it's special yet, but we're going to make it special. There are 4 majors in the country. We want this to be the 5th major. But some of the things that I think it takes to be a major is tradition, and to have tradition, I think we need to find the weekend and find the location and stick with it. Some of tradition, especially for our teams, are simple things like returning to the same spot every year, knowing they need to bring a couple of extra planks to level up their trailer because that's how their spot is, knowing how much, simple things, how much cord they need for power, knowing how far turn-in is, knowing where the best restaurants are in the place. This thing has traveled around so far. It's been somewhere different every year. My goal is for it to land here in Lebanon and stay here for a while, and I think that'll help us build tradition. We need to grow it. We need to attract some sponsorship just to make this thing bigger and better. I'd love to make it public facing where we get the crowd involved to come out. I think sponsors would love that too. But it's special. It's not famous, but I'd love it to be the 5th major, and that's my goal, is to make this the 5th major in the country.
Excellent. Why did you join KCBS in the beginning?
Well, we had to, because if you wanted to track your points way back when, you had to be a member. So I joined in 2001 when we started competing on the circuit, and that's just what you did. For me, out of Kansas City, all the events were sanctioned by KCBS. I didn't even know there were any other sanctioning bodies. We are the largest with over 400 contests, 440-ish internationally, and it's just always been KCBS for me. I think all but maybe a handful of events of the nearly 500 I've cooked have been KCBS sanctioned events. So we joined for the obvious reasons that a pitmaster joins, but there's so much more now to it.
Great answer. What is your background?
Nearly 500 events on the KCBS circuit over 20 years. KCBS Team of the Year, brisket champion, rib champion. Had a little luck on a TV show a while back, and a lot of barbecue has come and gone. A lot of my friends have come and gone. But in terms of barbecue, it's been 20 years on the circuit, cooking about 40 contests a year.
Where do you see KCBS in the future?
So that's a loaded question, and here's why I say that to you. A lot of people have a lot of grand ideas, and I'm great with some of those ideas, but I think we need to remember our history and our tradition. We're 38 years old. This is a big ship. It turns really slowly. I think the number one thing I'd like to do with KCBS is make our events more consumer facing, because I think that'll draw more attention to us. I'm going to say it this way. 15 years ago, when somebody said cornhole was going to be a big deal, I scoffed at it, and during the pandemic, we watched cornhole tournaments on ESPN. I don't know that barbecue is that exciting, but I'd like to see barbecue have some of that spotlight.
Excellent. What is one comment you would want to share with current and prospective members of KCBS?
So join because you love barbecue, and let that be the whole reason. Our barrier to entry is so low. Our membership fee is so low. We're going to work on some better membership benefits that'll entice some folks to join, even if they're not pit masters or judges. But join because you love barbecue. Let's grow the organization so we can do more and better and grow this thing.
I've had several people tell me since I've been part of this organization that 2 most important criterion associated with KCBS is family and community. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. I stopped competing in 19. I don't miss the grueling doubleheader competitions, but I miss the people on the circuit. It's about the people. This whole organization is about people, about family, about relationships, about camaraderie. Ask this 147 teams that are out here at the World Invitational today, and that'll be 90% of them's answer.
Rod, thank you for your time and good luck at the World Invitational.
Thanks. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.